What's up, Libra? Let's see what the next 48 hours hold for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra placement. I was getting something about balancing of the scales. As we come to a close here, I know this is a 48-hour read, but I'm just getting the message as we close out the year. It feels like your scales should be more balanced than what you started off this year. Okay, so you might be getting rid of some burdens, people, places, things, but it just feels like, yeah, as I say that. It just feels like you guys are trying to get right. Maybe you're trying to get right. I'm hearing getting right with the Lord, getting right with the universe. You guys could be more spiritually inclined in the next 48 or just in general. You could be going to church. You could be praying more. You could be meditating more. You could be learning about spiritual awakenings. But yeah, there's something here about you guys becoming more, like, more spiritual, but also like one with your guides or your higher self here, okay? I start off with the Magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. You got the Ten of Wands here. You got the Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Look at you with your Wheel of Fortune. Okay, okay. And then you got the King of Wands here. I was going to say you could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. First off, let me say your money's looking really good, okay? It feels like you guys are finally in a secure situation where you're not like too worried about money here. It looks like you guys are next in line for some sort of promotion is what I'm getting. Outside of that, it feels like if you're single, I'll do two. If you're single, it feels like you're looking good, you're feeling good, and you're going to be attracting a fire sign here soon, okay? It feels like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be meeting this person at work. You could be really highly attracted to them. There's something here about the color red. They could be wearing the color red as like when you meet them. They could have a rose tattoo. I'm really focusing on the rose here. Maybe you have a rose tattoo. But whatever this is, if you're single, it feels like you're on the right path and you're right on time to meet this King of Wands. Those of you that are in a relationship, I feel like things are turning here for the better. Either you're becoming more grounded in like your convictions, your boundaries. I feel like you guys have set the tone. Okay, and it feels like because you're making it more and more clear every day that you're not interested in playing games here, okay? You could have had a slight temporary separation from a King of Wands because you have the the Four of Cups to the Nine of Wands here. So if you recently had like a temporary situation with someone, they did realize where they messed up and they really do want to try. I will put that out there in their defense. However, I'm hearing seeing is believing. I feel like you guys have given somebody chance after chance here. But either way, you're like, I'm good. My money's good. Some of you guys had an opportunity to have like more money, whether you moved and something's cheaper, whether you got more help. Maybe this King of Wands is stepping up. But whatever this is, it feels like your money's going to be looking really good and you're not really going to need anybody. And there's a glow up here for somebody, okay? But again, I do feel like you're going to be meeting someone that's going to be worth your while. So we'll see how that turns out for you. With the Magician, look at you guys creating your reality here in the next 48 hours. A lot of you guys are manifesting and don't even realize it, okay? There's something here about like wishes or dreams coming true. A lot of you guys you could have thought about how you wanted your life to be, and that's how like that's what you're currently living, okay? It's like there's a realization here, okay? This is like, for example, if you were like, I wanted to be a pilot, and then you go to pilot school and you do all that stuff, right? And then next thing you know, like, you're a pilot. Like, yeah, obviously you took the steps to get the education and do all that, right? But the point is that like you set your mind on something, you set your intention, and now you're a pilot and you make all kinds of buku money, right? And then you're like, I want to live here, and then you made it happen. And so that's what like the Magician really is. It's like you're throwing it out there to the universe, you're aligning yourself with that energy. Yes, you have to put in the work because that's how manifestation like works, right? You got to you got to place yourself. And so that's what it feels like. It feels like there's something here that you guys want, is what I'm trying to get at, okay? You're like, I want to live here, I want to drive this, I want to look like this. And that's what it feels like. It feels like you're putting out an intention in the next 48 hours, and you're going to be going towards that intention. I see you guys aligning here. So I do see that you guys are in really good energy because of it. Okay, you could have a couple of burdens here in the next 48 hours. I see you fighting with somebody, to be honest. Not like anything crazy, but it does feel like a disagreement and argument is what I'm getting. And you're just kind of tired of somebody here. You're ready to drop the burden here, okay? It looks like, it looks really heavy right now. A lot of you guys could be bombarded with work, with friends, you know, just trying to get that work-life balance. And so it just feels like some of you guys, it's like you can't catch a break. But it feels like in the next 48, you might just break whatever tie this is here and just let the burden go, okay? So whatever's been overwhelming you, whatever's been kind of putting you in this mood here, I see you guys just kind of dropping it, to be honest. I mean, you got the 10 of Wands, you got the 10 of Swords. So you could be letting go of a love situation here in the next 48 hours. Outside of that, it feels like someone's trying, but I'm hearing too little too late. Okay, so if you're dealing with a fire sign, because you could be specifically dealing with a Leo here, as much love as you have for each other, as much of a connection as you have for each other, you're like, obviously it's not enough for that person if they're not showing up. Maybe it's not enough for you. Maybe you're not showing up, right? Put the energy where it goes. But it just feels like there isn't enough of a reciprocation here to make something work. So I do see something coming to an end, and I see you ending it. I don't really see you hurt over it, to be honest. But moving forward, those of you that are single, you are definitely in alignment. Some of you guys are like in the medical field here. You could be meeting a you could be meeting a doctor, you could be meeting a nurse, or maybe you have a crush on somebody here. There's someone that you get along really well at work with, okay? You don't necessarily have to just be in the medical field, but I do see somebody here is. And so it just feels like you could be meeting someone at work and finding that you have a really strong and really good connection to this person. It feels like you have to drop the dud to get with the stud is what I'm getting. All right. 10 of Swords. Person, place, or thing comes to an end in the next 48, but let it, okay? If anything, this is going to make you stronger. This is going to give you more of an opportunity to be with yourself, to kind of focus on your past karma, your past traumas there. At the end of that, you do have the sun. And so again, it's like wherever you're headed, there's growth, okay? Because it looks like this rose is growing on that wand there. And I do see a lot of growth here happening for you, especially with that Wheel of Fortune. Your money's going to be looking really good, okay? But it just feels like in the next 48, you could be dealing with a person. If this has nothing to do with love, I feel like this could just be like, maybe you used to love what you did for work, right? Maybe you used to love where you lived. Maybe you used to love certain things, and now you find that you're not resonating with that energy. And so moving forward, it just feels like whatever it is that you're doing, you're looking for alignment. So a lot of you guys right now could be, I'm hearing cleaning out my closet. You could literally be cleaning, you could be packing, but it just feels like whatever this is, you don't want to deal with energies that no longer resonate with you. You want quality people, quality lifestyle, quality everything. And so it feels like that's exactly what you're going towards, because the King of Wands is that, yeah, look, the sun came out, okay? So I'm hearing the sun will come out tomorrow. So it just feels like you got to let a tower kind of happen for you guys as I split the deck. Some of you guys do kind of need to be alone to heal here because you have the star on that Hermit card. Yeah, you're going to be in your feelings for a minute, but guess what? You're going to get over it super quick with that Three of Wands. You're going to have a new beginning here with the Fool. So I wouldn't be scared to have this tower moment. This tower moment is happening for you, okay? Not to you. So I do see new love coming in for some of you guys. I do see better alignment with the things that you want to resonate. And again, it just feels like your scales are balancing out come the end of the year. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you in the next one.